Welcome to the VIP section.
J baby y'all. 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 J baby y'all.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? We lit. We are lit. Happy Mondays. You already know the vibes. It's Monday, man. It's the beginning of the week. That's a fact. I am tired. I ain't gonna lie. The weekend burnt me out. The weekend burnt me out. I'm not gonna hold y'all. That's a fact. That weekend burnt me out. But it's all love. We here. Shout out to everybody pulling up. Let me check the sound right here. Real fast, my dude. Good smoke. It's a lot of good smoke. I got some good shit for y'all today, too. That's a fact. And I got the videos, how we was rocking last week. All right, everything sounds good. Let me make sure the sound is all right. Everything is good. We straight. We are Gucci. We are Gucci. That's a fact. Shout out to everybody pulling up. It's lit. We are here. Let's get a little JD Kiss in.
What it is, baby. Kiss. Shout out to Shay Baby TV, the hottest shit on the internet. Giving flowers, showing love, no hate, no sucky shit.
Shout out to everybody in the building pulling up. Puff Big, I see you. What's good, my boy? What's poppin', man? How was your weekend, my guy? We got some smoke this morning. Always. It's always Liddy in here. You already know the vibes. Shout out to people pulling up. Like we said, let's get into this. Soulja Boy was outside.
Guess what? They gonna pop it regardless. Whether you doing good, whether you doing bad, your haters always gonna talk. They out here trying to take down all the rich black. They mad because I own my own. I ain't signing no. You know what I'm saying? They trying to take it down. How this nigga got all this money? How he got all these stores? How he got all this? So they gonna try to lie on the pick up shit on the nigga. Cause I'm the first rapper to do this shit. You feel me? They did the same shit with Jay-Z. They did the same shit with P. Diddy. They did the same shit with all my fans know what type of person I'm in. All my fans know how I get in. I never do no shit like that. On God. Them folks scam me up in that courtroom. All them folks in there was old as hell, 60-year-old, 70-year-old white people. Where the young people at on the jury? Where the black people at? I had one black person on the jury. Them folks can't wait to fry my ass in that bitch. So all my haters, go on get your laughs out the way. All my fans, I love y'all for sticking by my side. Let the lawyers do their thing, man.
Bitch lying, bro. I'm Gucci, bro. If Kendrick Lamar can stand at the Super Bowl.
Crazy. All right, so it amazes me how this boy, Soulja Boy, could put himself on a level with Jay-Z, Diddy, you know, all of the guys that they trying to take the money from. He's saying, you know, I don't know. I don't feel like we could put him on that level. You know, I don't think that he don't got $1 billion like Jay-Z and Diddy to where, you know, games are being played like this. I hope Soulja Boy didn't do nothing like this, fam. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I said, before I got a chance to chill with Soulja Boy, you know, it was all cool. I didn't see no, you know, nothing where he looked like he would be tying women up, you know, holding them hostage for days, not feeding them. You know, I didn't see that in Soulja Boy. I didn't see none of that nasty work in that boy, man. That's crazy.
Talking about it on Shay Baby TV.
We don't got no Sukiyana cases. You know, you decide to get a little saucy and go down, and Harsh Brown takes the love. We just better not have no coochie smells on the mustache for months. That coochie smell better be off by the time they get to the crib, cuz. Matter of fact, yeah, me. Yo, Tato, I agree with you. I agree with you. When niggas get in the bedroom, you don't know how niggas start acting. Like I said, I didn't chill with him like that's my man. We were both hired on the same venue. That's the only reason why I was there. I was working an event. You know what I mean? I was doing some behind the scenes. This was like last year sometime at Radio Music Hall in New York City. And got a chance to, you know, do some footage on him and everything. You're right. Niggas is not going to act like that in the streets. 100%, Tato. Yeah. Tato, you right, baby. You right, Tato.
Talking about it on Shay Baby TV.
Niggas is crashing out, man. Yeah, shit, baby. You heard what Ray J said. You think he's out here just smashing chicks all night? You know, he has a plan. He said after all this crashing out that he's doing, it's either going to lead two ways. His career's over or he's going to the roof. Yeah, shit, baby. So that's what Ray J was saying pretty much the other day, that all this crashing out that he's doing, right, is going to lead to one thing, man. Him going to the roof or niggas just Xing Ray J out of the game. Now, I don't want Ray J out the game, especially me doing the news and doing this type of work. I like Ray J's work. There's a whole lot of drama. There's a whole lot of work. We need Ray J in the game. Shit, baby. Niggas call him Spam Monkey. That's a crazy squirt. That's a crazy way of thinking about it, my boy. All right, so this was, let's get to the Ray J smoke right now real quick. This was
You really want to know who I am inside? You just got it right here. Why everybody trying to tell me that I'm somebody else? I know who you really are. Who am I? You know who I really am? Who am I? Are you with me at night when I go to sleep? When I have these vivid thoughts and nasty thoughts, or dirty thoughts, or thoughts of being just so paid to where I could pay everybody bills that I know and they'll never have to work again? That's the goal. You know that? Do you know that about me? Or do you think I'm just running around with a floozy, drinking booze every night, ramming some random chick?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm about to crash out. I'm trying to figure out, should I crash out on Instagram or Twitter? I think I'm gonna crash out on Twitter. What you think? Should we do it on Twitter? Crashing out. But before we do, we're gonna play. Here's what we're gonna do. Before we crash out, we're gonna play all our music. We're gonna make sure we're remembered before this crash out, because it could be a demise. It could be we can win or lose off these crashes. It could be a win or lose when we go like this. We could lose the whole career because we're taking this kind of risk, or we can win. I'm going for a win. That's why I'm crashing out so big. So we're gonna play a few songs before the crash out.
Okay, you see. Shout out to Facebook. Dana, what's goody? Always gotta show love to Facebook. I wish y'all could see Facebook, and I wish Facebook could see YouTube and Rumble. Rumble's rocking too over there. Shout out to Rumble. Rumble's over there. They got their own community over there. Shout out to Rumble. There's a whole bunch of executive, those type of people, you know, over there. I read the comments over there. Those guys are nerds over there. Shout out to Rumble. YouTube is the streets. Facebook is just like, Facebook is Facebook. I love Facebook. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to Facebook, man. Facebook is they spend the money, and Facebook, you get the most views on Facebook. It seems like now I never paid attention to Facebook until I started seeing like, God damn, I got 70,000 people on Facebook. Ridiculous. So shout out to Facebook. That's a fact. Ray J gonna crash out this summer. I feel it. You gotta love Ray J, cuz. That's a fact. We need Ray J in the game. 100%. All right, we got some more smoke. We breezing through everything.
Talking about it on Shay Baby TV.
I got a question for all Kendrick fans. Where the is he at? Where he at? Nope. Since the Super Bowl. Where he at?
Yeah, that's a fact. Where the hell is Kendrick Lamar at?
Because nobody's heard from him since the Super Bowl. What's going on? This is exactly what I told y'all what happened. I said this shit when the beef started. Nobody was checking for Kendrick before this shit started. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let's just imagine how weird this shit is, bro. They called this nigga to get on that song. He was supposed to be on the first person shooter shit. He didn't want to get on the song.
Right. Why he didn't want to get on the song? Why wouldn't he?
I have no clue why he didn't want to get on the song. I can't speak on why he didn't want to get on the song, but to me, that was kind of lame. You know what I'm saying? That was some lame ass shit for real. For him to act like they was trying to diss him on that shit when they tried to actually get him on.
There you go. Fox, you always talking that talk, Fox. So, I agree with him. Kendrick Lamar's been low. They not like us, been low. Yeah. But we said this before, man. This has just been Kendrick's career, man. Kendrick is I guess he's humble, a little bit. He likes to not be in the limelight like the rest of these rap dudes. So, I guess Kendrick's touring and doing his thing. I don't know what Kendrick's doing. I don't really listen to Kendrick like that. I told y'all that 1,000 times. Yeah, baby. I'm not saying Kendrick is trash. I just say he don't get no play up in here. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's all. I get in the car, play a lot of 90s, 2000s music, and if I do got to play some current music stuff, I will play the 2014, 15 Future, the 15, 16 Migos. I might play, some Drake a little bit if I got a female in the car, if I'm riding with a female, of course. But Kendrick, I don't know. I'm seeing them all over. I saw 2 concerts, and he just recently done another one. Shout out to Dana. See, Dana's over there on Facebook, and she's saying that Kendrick Lamar's moving around. Shit, baby. Yeah. Like I said, Kendrick, we can't say Kendrick is trash. We can't say Kendrick is not, not it. We can't say that. Kendrick got bars, you know what I mean? Him and Drake just have a difference. And your man OVO Fox, he's never going to see eye to eye with Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, baby. Never, ever see eye to eye with him. All right, let's get into the NBA playoffs. Let's go! NBA playoffs! All right, so the playoffs are here. It's going to go down. It's going to get nasty. I ain't going to fold you. LeBron James, y'all think he could bring it home this year? What y'all think? Can LeBron bring that home? Pause. Further video drop. It starts Saturday. Shout out to Kalina in the building. I see you. But yeah, man, LeBron, the playoffs start this week. The getting games, I think, start tomorrow or Wednesday, if not even tonight. Yet NBA last night, they had about 10, 15 games. The last season games, they all started at 1 o'clock yesterday. NBA was done by 4, 5, 6 o'clock yesterday. Those niggas could start their summer. The ones that had losing seasons, now they could go spend their money. They could go trick on all these chicks. You know what these guys are going to do from here on out. But we got some NBA playoff smoke talk, and we're going to sit here and listen to it.
All right, those are words. This is how it graphically represents. You see what the bracket looks like here. Oklahoma City is the heavy favorite to win the West, minus 150 over at ESPN.
So the Thunder and then everybody else. The Thunder and then everybody else. Big thing about this game, assuming that they're able to take care of business against the Grizzlies, who have struggled over the last couple of months against quality teams, they struggled on the interior. If it's a Zubac, crushed them on the interior. He had 17 rebounds. They outbattled him by 17 as a team. That's no matter.
Let me pause this. My aunt is in the building. Let me give her a proper rollout. Love you, auntie. That's my aunt, man. Gotta love her. Shout out to her. That's a fact. Hey, baby. All right, let's get back to the NBA talk.
How they get into the playoffs, that's going to be a concern going forward. That was highlighted in this game.
All right, let's keep it out west because the team that beat them and sent them to the play-in round, the Los Angeles Clippers, are an absolute problem right now. They get Denver in round one. Wendy, how is this Clippers team different this time around?
Well, they're just so well balanced, and they have terrific defense up and down the lineup. You look at a guy like Derrick Jones Jr., a guy like Chris Dunn, but the headline is Kawhi Leonard. If you go back and look at the last 15 games, he is shooting 55% from the field, 50% on threes. That mid-range game that was the highlight of his, leading the Raptors to the title of 2019 is back. And then James Harden has had an all-NBA season, and what a statement he made going into Golden State yesterday and being the best player on the court, especially in overtime. They have won 17 of 20 games coming in. They are hot at the right time. They are confident, and they have star players that can be difference makers. Obviously, the Nuggets are going to have home court as the 4th seed, but we have to see how healthy Jamal Murray is. That'll be a big factor in the series as well.
If you have to isolate, and let's keep maybe the play-in round out of it, a lower seed that we know of right now, so 6-5.
Yeah, what
or
up, auntie?
Yeah, I guess 7. Like, which lower seeded team has the chance to pull an upset in the first round of the West?
Going to make this very easy for you. There's no such thing as a lower seed. There's the Thunder, and then everybody else is pretty much very tight.
Damn, he's saying the Thunder got the West locked.
They got to prove some stuff to me. So maybe not them, but maybe they'll win 2 games and get in. But I would just say the seeding doesn't matter. These teams are all so tightly packed.
Okay. All right, listen, hey, if Memphis wins, it'll continue a run of futility in the play-in round for Golden State. They've never won there. So we'll see if they prevent us from more Steph moving forward. Brian Windhorst, thank you, sir.
Salute.
Different kind of slam. We go indoors for it. The Warriors taking on the Clippers. Last day of the NBA's regular season, and the Clippers
this is the best
one of the
time
hottest teams in basketball, and they're hot at the right time. But Steph from three-point land trying to beat the Clippers for the first time this season in the regular season. Clippers up 3-0 in the series on the year. James Harden gets the lane. Ivica Zubac playing some fantastic basketball down low. 22 points, 17 boards for him. Clippers tied at 111. And then a healthy Kawhi for the win. No, just a little bit too much weight room, and that's fine. Kawhi hasn't played in this series this season. Now we go to overtime. It's Jimmy Butler. Steph Curry uses the screen. That's cash. 7 of 11 from distance for Curry. The Dubs were down by 2. It's Harden throwing up the floater. And look at Jimmy Butler meeting it almost at its apex. It came down. He was called for goaltend. They reviewed it and confirmed, it was on its way down. Clippers up 121-117. It's Jimmy getting the hoop, getting the harm. The foul would actually be overturned, so it's 121-119. And then this, a harm of a different variety, and not what you want to see. Kawhi Leonard's knee connecting with Jimmy Butler's left knee.
Damn.
He was limping. He would walk it off. He would stay in the game. Later, he said he was okay. All right, Warriors to tie things up. Steph Curry on the court. He should be taking the shot. Instead, it was Buddy Hield. And this is bad news for the Warriors because they go to the play-in game where they are 0-3 all-time in the play-in. Clippers win 124-119. The winner of this game was guaranteed to avoid that play-in.
Shout out to Patricia.
Well,
She said
not
Jimmy
anymore.
Buckets.
This loss will be costly for the Dubs. Golden State 0-3 all-time in the play-in tournament. That includes a loss to Memphis, who they do face tomorrow night. Back in 2021, their 3 losses are the most by any team who has participated in the play-in. Chiney Ogumke joins us now to break things down. All NBA. Chiney, fantastic to see you. The Dubs now fall to the play-in. They host the Grizz.
Right
How
there.
do the
She
Warriors
know I
now
talk.
stack up in this tightly contested Western Conference?
Look, although the Golden State Warriors lost that instant classic that had great playoff seeding implications,
My fault. Got a phone call.
in the playoffs, because once Jimmy Butler, once Steph Curry walk in the door, you know it's still going to be a very long night. Now, I have one concern. It's their interior. If you saw the damage that Ivica Zubac was able to do, 22 points, 17 rebounds. Unguardable when it comes to the Golden State Warriors because of their lack of interior defense. But other than that, Steph Curry showed he can still make big shot after big shot. Jimmy Butler, one of the toughest on the floor, still able to do what he's able to do. Again, that effect, the Jimmy Butler effect, upping Steph from 22 points per game to 27 points per game. Also, the Golden State Warriors, they were the worst prior to Jimmy in free throws. Now they lead the league in that category. They have a lot of good to hold on to, even though they're going to be least rested heading into the postseason.
Okay, I heard a little nugget in there, and you said this is the team you would want to face the absolute least. When on the other side of this, the Clippers, they finished the season winning 18-21, 8 straight wins. Now that sets up a date with the Nuggets. Are they, in your eyes, the biggest threat to the Thunder?
Look, this is hard because I never want to fall victim to recency bias, but this is the hottest team in the West, the Los Angeles Clippers. I have a friend, he's our producer, Demetrius Harris, longtime Clippers fan. I feel like this is the year, or at least more importantly, this is the time for my guy Demetrius to have some hope. The Clippers, they're putting it all together. What they did yesterday, you've got Kawhi, who since March 1st is averaging 25 points per game on over 50% from the field and 40% from 3. But most importantly, James Harden, when he's hitting dagger threes to seal the deal, when he's assisting the ball, and of course, when they have a big three in Zubac, who's averaged on the course of this year 17 and 12 rebounds. They've got a big three from all over the court, from the perimeter, from the corner.
Question? The poll question. That one was ready. That was ready
to go.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Good round of bad round for Rory.
That was a good one. I agree. I like that. Because it's way more even than I thought. Way more even than I thought. Yeah, my bad. I'm trying to promote the show on me, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Now, there was another fight, if we're going to go through all the beefs that are happening, that Nuno is not happy with CeCe's take on the Lakers T-Wolves series, which hasn't even started yet. And that is the 3-6 matchup in the Western Conference. Nuno, you are preemptively annoyed with CeCe about his take that he hasn't actually offered yet about the T-Wolves and the Lakers.
Well, he'll offer this because we all know Canty does the Canty can't lose thing, right?
Correct.
Like, it's like he'll pick the Knicks. He'll pick the Knicks to win, and if they don't cover or whatever it is, right? So we all know Canty's a huge Anthony Edwards fan, but Canty is also a huge Lakers fan, and Canty's going to set this up eventually like, well, as long as they both go out there and try the hardest and have fun, whoever wins this series, I'm happy.
Wait, not the orange slice take.
The Rasheed Wallace take. Both teams played hard.
I told him he can't do that.
I can do that, Nuno. It's my favorite player in Anthony Edwards against my favorite team, which is the LA Lakers.
In the building.
Yeah, but shouldn't LeBron or Luka be your favorite player?
No.
Okay.
But Smalls, we've worked with Evan for almost 2 years now, right?
I have nothing to do with this. Leave me out of this.
Let me use you as an example.
Okay.
Straight trash.
We call out Evan for being kind of a fraud fan, right? Like, you know, he used to be a Patriots fan, stopped being a Patriots fan. Now he's a Patriot fan because they've gone a different direction with the head coach. So you know fraud behavior.
This is not fraud behavior.
Is this fraud behavior?
This is not fraud behavior, and I'm going to explain why it's not fraud behavior. First of all, Luka Doncic just got here. Right? He just got there. Now, I'm excited to have him. I'm happy to have him. Future face of the franchise. That is what it is. He literally just got there. As far as LeBron James goes, every self-respecting Lakers fan will tell you that we're cool with LeBron James being on the team, but there's always going to be that tension because it was forever the last 2 decades in the NBA, Kobe or LeBron, Kobe or LeBron. And Kobe is beloved by Lakers fans. So this, having some huge love affair with LeBron feels like a betrayal of sorts with Kobe's legacy.
Even though LeBron brought you a title?
Yeah, we appreciate the title. We're grateful for the title, but it doesn't. LeBron James is not necessarily one of our own. Kobe Bryant is a beloved son of Laker Nation. I don't know. It's just something weird about that tension that always existed. It will always exist between Kobe and LeBron.
You guys, how crazy is it that I'm sitting here with 2 people that LeBron...
Okay, the tension will always be with the Kobe and LeBron, always. Bron done skipped around from like 5 or 6 teams. We know this already. Bron goes... The other day, I was looking at this other day. I was telling my man, I was like, wait, I forgot LeBron had Shaq on his team. How many niggas they gonna load LeBron up to get rings? That's why I respect Jordan and Kobe. Niggas ball with whoever's on the court. Whoever they give me, I'ma get to the ring. I'ma get to it. Give me Kobe way before LeBron, my dude. Yeah, baby. And that's just a fact. You gotta give me Kobe before LeBron. Nigga ball with whoever's on the court. Kobe's up in there. LeBron's up in the head offices too much telling them who he needs, who he wants. You know, I could do that. You know, you give me a year contract. You know, let me go on the court and say, yeah, give me KD, LeBron, Anthony Edwards, Anthony Davis. You know, give me all these niggas and let me run the one. You know what I mean? Let me run the one and give me a loaded roster. Jason Tatum. Put all of them on my team and let me run the one. Yeah. That's how it is, man. Chill out. Ohio in the house. Ha! Of course y'all love him. Yeah. Of course y'all love Bronny in Ohio. But see, Patricia, the legacy would have been crazy for LeBron. Imagine if LeBron would have just stayed in Cleveland the whole time. He would be the GOAT in Ohio. Y'all love him, but y'all don't love him that much because y'all mad that he left y'all with 1 ring. Mr. Hudson say Detroit gonna destroy the Knicks. Crazy. Imagine that all this work the Knicks do and Detroit take them out first round. My man All Ball will throw up. My man All Ball will throw up if that happens. Imagine the Knicks get swept by the Pistons. This is why I told y'all I'm not a Knicks fan. I can't do it with them. You see my aunt that was in the building? Me, her husband, her sons, we used to sit outside in the Bronx in the 90s and watch the Knicks in the playoffs and get our feelings hurt. Shout out to Mama's house. The facts, that was it in the Bronx. Straight life. But yeah, it's the truth, man. You know, Kobe, there's no way in the world Kobe, you know, could be underneath LeBron when it comes to the Laker Nation. You know, Laker Nation, you know, they gonna ride with him forever. That would be awesome. What, damn, you a Knicks hater? We got a Knicks hater in the building. Listen, I don't like the Knicks neither. I definitely don't want to see them get swept in the first round by the Pistons. That's crazy. No offense, Nisha. No offense, Nisha. It's crazy. Now, you know what? I didn't add this on the show, but let me see if I could get it over there. I doubt I can. But DDG, let me see if I can play it from here. Yeah, DDG, since we're talking about Michigan, DDG yesterday, he went off on Young Thug. I put it on the page. Let me see if I can pull it up for y'all. Oh, here we go.
Nor do I give a f. I'm from Pontiac, Michigan. I don't know what I don't know. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm not even that type of nigga, bro. I met Thug before. We cool. I ain't got no problem with Thug. I don't think he got a problem with me. The nigga probably didn't even know it was me. I have a haircut. You know what I'm saying? But I dapped him up when I came in. Now, you don't double dap a nigga. That's glazing. I'm there to cook burgers, nigga. That's what I'm there for. You niggas want me to intercept a handshake? You niggas probably would have double dapped. Cause y'all be fanned out. He obviously went to dap up the man that owns the restaurant. Black Sam, right? He go to dap him up. You niggas want me to dap me up, bro. They was just spinning that shit in politics, nor do I give a f. I'm from Pontiac, Michigan.
Okay.
I don't know what.
I'm not a double dapper neither. I'm not a double dapper neither. You know, so basically what happened was he had started a live stream which showed Young Thug walking in and pretty much like ignoring him on the stream like they had drama. But he's explaining to the live the next day to the people that he's not no groupie, he's not gonna dick ride, double dap niggas. He dapped Young Thug up before the stream started. So this is why they didn't really conversate too much because, you know, they had conversated before the stream started. So by the time you got a chance to see Young Thug pretty much knew the stream was started. So, you know, he was on his artist mode. He was walking through, had his little ice grill on, walk around, give niggas they pounds. He didn't dap DDG up because he gave him a pound prior to that 20 minutes before that. So DDG gets on there and says, I ain't no groupie, that's glazing. I'm not gonna double dap. I already gave the nigga a dap. So I agree with him. I'm not a double dapper neither. Nasty work. All right, so shout out to Niche. There goes she made this for me. This is what I'm using for Spotify. So if you go check out Spotify, that's my Spotify profile picture. You know, they got these little toy, little cartoon, little GPT chat things going around. Somebody on Facebook said that my eyebrows is epic. Ha! And that they're going viral. Yeah, shit, baby. Fire Niche. I can't lie. Yeah. So if you see this thumbnail out there, this is for Spotify. Shout out to Spotify. Just uploaded a few things on Spotify too, so we out. Shit, baby. This was crazy.
And Pippen. This is crazy. Like I can't even say Pippen anymore. That Larson. Can you please drop the good Pippen name? You're just putting dirt on the Pippen name at this fucking point. The father's clean. The fucking kids are amazing. It's just you.
Yeah, all the other kids are fine.
Whatever.
Daisy with Marcus.
What? Not even Marcus. Whatever blood you have in that Pippen, not the Pippen, but the Larson blood
that
G.
side.
That's all. Can you drop the Pippen name? The Pippen is wholesome and flowerish. Like that is greatness here.
Right.
Right. You just touched it. You're just touching greatness and trying to put darkness on it. Yeah. Have you noticed? I'm just gonna say it. This one entity, whatever her original name is, have put darkness on two names. Just two famous last names. Like you done corrupted the Pippen brand. You fucking just corrupted the Jordan brand. It's you. You're in your housewife's ways. It should be stopped at all costs. Right? Please keep her away from the James family. Right? You can't throw nothing on the James name.
Imagine her and Bronny dating.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So, Larsa Pippen. So Gilbert Arenas is pretty much, you know, I agree with him. He's like, how you gonna tarnish like that, both those names, right? In the household name of the basketball, of the beholder of the basketball eyes, pause. Right? When you think of Scottie Pippen and you think of Michael Jordan, you think of 6 rings, GOATs that ever touched the basketball. And this woman comes in and does this, get in between the whole family situation, period, Now, this boy used to come to the crib with Michael Jordan as a kid. You go wife him up. She definitely killed the legacy of the Jordan and the Pippen, like, legacy. And, you know, she made them thotty and ghetto. Now, I got a friend of mine who just telling me the other day that, like, he chilled with Larsa Pippen and she was a real thot. He said he couldn't believe the way she was acting. Then I found out she was also dating Tristan Thompson. This girl is nasty work, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. She is disgusting work. Larsa Pippen is the bottom of the barrel. This is what, you know, men, when we have daughters, this is what we don't want. She's the definition. She's the example you try to tell your daughter. This is what we don't want to be, boo-boo. And she'll probably look at me and say, why you don't want to be me? I'm getting money. Yeah, but you have no morals, no walls, coochie's funky, BBL sloppy. Yeah. Looking like Michael Jackson. Nasty. Nah, I like older women, but not like that. Not like that. I mean, you know what I mean? You could be, you know, in the 50s. But, Ma, let everything natural. Let yourself grow old. Why you so plastic surgery'd out trying to date young niggas for? What's wrong with you? Because I'm telling you, the men in this is why she's going for these young dudes. First of all, these niggas act like they don't got a phone and they can't Google who this girl is and see her history. That's number one. Number two, the dudes that's in her age bracket, they done all washed her up. They know about her. They don't have nothing to do with her. It's like Superhead. Superhead is like, well, Superhead could be in her 50s right now and niggas would still take the head. Don't get me wrong. You know, head is head. But I'm just saying that as far as being wifed up and being in the mix, red carpeted out, Larsa Pippen is the only way for her to get on there is with these young dudes. And that's a fact. Even Shorty with the nigga from the Houston Rockets. Niggas, her age is not wifing it. It's just not. Because if you a lit nigga, somebody you know that's your age, that's in your bracket, done piped it already. Yeah. So me, I don't want nothing that niggas done ran through. So, you know, this is why they got to go for the young niggas. Because the young niggas age group, they don't know nobody they age that done piped up. The OGs, you think they care about them? They never respected the OGs. Yeah. This is a fact. NBA playoffs hit like Pete Low, bro. Angry Barber, what's goody? But like I said, I'm not out here to kill Larsa Pippen. I'm just saying she's just nasty work. Now, if you an older joint and you could pull a younger guy on being natural and just being you, so be it. You know, yo, do your thing, boo-boo. Do your thing, you the GOAT. Do your thing, mama. But once I see 60, 56, 60 years old, you got BBLs with the fake lips and all of that, you're nasty work. And I'm hearing them BBLs be funky, spelling like broccoli. I saw that on the gram. I said, what? Look, I can show y'all. I heard it smell funky. The BBLs is stinking. And look at this. They say women over 40. Matter of fact, let me send this in. This got to go in. This got to go in. Hold on. They say women over the age of 40 right now are having more babies than little girls that are 16, 17 teenagers. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, man. Y'all looking for the bag. This is nasty work. This is nasty work, y'all. Look at this. Women, we gotta correct this. This is crazy. This is disgusting work. How the 40-year-olds having more babies than the teenagers? That's these old-ass groupies getting these BBLs, and these young niggas is seeding up these old joints. And you taking a risk, too, because, you know, they say once you pass a certain type of age, it's not easy carrying a baby. That's crazy work, y'all. You got a better... So you saying... This is the craziest. I just thought about this. If you a rapper, basketball player, nigga with money, that's crazy. Remember we was preaching, yo, leave the youngins alone. Let's deal with strictly grown-ass women over 35. It seems like you have a better chance of getting away with nothing going down is with a young chick these days. The old joints will take you to court and get pregnant. This is what's happening. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. This is the first time in U.S. history the 40-year-olds are having more babies than 17-year-olds, fam. This is crazy. I can't respect that, man. Nah, because there gotta be a motive why you 40-something years old still trying to have babies. Yeah. Now, if you don't have a baby, that's something different. If you don't have a baby, you've been with a nigga, you like somebody, that's cool. But if you got 6 kids already, 45 years old, popping out another baby, that's nasty work. That's disgusting work, and that's a fact. All right, let's move on from that, man. I want to talk about this real quick. Steven Jackson, while we still on the sports, he talks about when he went to O Block.
He has another dude from Chicago. My drunk ass says, let's go to O Block.
I mean, that's not a norm for you, though.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not a reach for you.
No, and it wasn't surprising to nobody that was there.
Especially
and Will was like, you for real? I'm like, yeah, dog, let's go. They knew somebody there. They called him, told us we could pull up. I pulled up, rolled some weed with him, smoked with a couple of them. There's one little dude, shout out Ty. I don't know what he got going on. I'm finna tell you a story about Ty. As soon as I got out there, that little nigga stuck, you know what I'm saying, got right on my hip. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
little
man.
young nigga. You know, to the point where shit.
If something happened to him, it's happening to me.
Bro, he just stuck to me. You know what I'm saying? Gave him my weed, rolled me and him smoking together. So I'm out there shooting basketball, shooting the bush.
Oh, you jury
5 in the morning.
Yes.
Shout out to Angry Bird, too. Angry Barber, man. Thanks for the donation, my dude. Appreciate you, man. Separate show you a dude getting money. You see them green lighting up. Shout out to him. Yeah, baby. So, yeah, man. Steven Jackson. You know, I don't know. That's another old head nigga. He need to stay his ass out of the projects, man. Why after something goes down, we lose Steven Jackson for him trying to prove a point that he can smoke weed in O Block. That's nasty work, Steven. I don't respect that. But I do respect the fact that he does reach out to the culture, but some things are just not smart. You know, going to O Block, smoking weed going in your mid-40s, going on 50 years old, it's kind of disgusting. Yeah. Then you walking around the hood with niggas that's really not O Block unless I'm outside with dirt and niggas I know that got the crazy security and got niggas out there that I know that they gonna respect. You walking around with niggas go over niggas' heads and take you out the game just because he's just a nigga. Any nigga that's still sitting in O Block, he's definitely not that nigga. If you still in O Block, you are not that nigga. Yeah. So I'm definitely not gonna walk around the hood with a nigga that's in the hood 24/7. Hell no. He ain't no boss. I need to be outside where niggas I know Niggas ain't going over your head. You know what I mean? You in another nigga town, top 5, top 10 murder rates in the country. Waste of time. That's a fact. All right, so let's get into this Drake smoke. So your man Drake popped out on the podcast yesterday. Actually, this morning. They went live this morning with your man Aiden Ross. He talks about dropping new records. I got the podcast right here so we can watch it. It was definitely up. Your man Drake. Hey, look, they got some crazy looking
for this evening.
Effects.
I'd like to bring him in right now if we could. Finally made your flight.
Well, what's the shout out? Nothing? Are we in a cloud? What is this? Wait, I like this side better.
Oh, look. You don't think I'm here? Oh, yeah, come on this side.
Thank you, because I like the chat. I got the chat right here.
Okay. And we have
What is this?
surprises for you. Because you're my brother.
Thank you.
So,
Hobbs. What is it?
Well, we got you, obviously, a Carby Musk candle from Better World Fragrance House. Welcome.
Okay, it smells like you, actually. Wow.
That's the point.
Oh.
That's gay.
Oh, thanks.
That's zesty. The cup smells like you, Drake.
Oh,
allergies are
nasty work.
Me too, bro. Yeah. Now the weather in Toronto, by the way. What the hell? Why is this?
Shout out to Reactin.
Reacted.
Hold on a sec. Our new fragrance, Summer Mink, right here.
Oh, yeah, spray it on me.
Sorry. No? Nah, I didn't mean
No, it's good. It's good. No, it's really good, bro. I love it.
Also got you this probably won't fit you, but maybe for like a ting, like if you have like a lady in your life. I don't know if you have a lady in your life, but I got you this.
That's Jimmy right there, huh?
Yeah, it's just a picture of me from back in the day.
Okay.
So
I might wear it though. Why does a ting have to wear it?
It's a large.
Yeah, it's a cozy outfit I might put on myself.
Don Cooper, what it is? Dana, what's poppin'? Definitely zesty.
No, I'm just saying it's gonna be tight. It's like a shrunken large, a vintage large.
So it's something to get cozy in and go to sleep in.
It's crazy. Nope. Yeah. Anyway, okay. And then last but not least, I know before we start gambling and trying to win money, right?
Gifts. I love gifts.
I know you've been waiting on one thing, right?
No, you didn't. You did not get it from me. Wait. I'm gonna close my eyes.
I know you've been.
Can I guess?
I know you've been. Yeah.
Is it chaining day?
They sound mold, my dude. I ain't gonna hold you. They sound zesty.
Well,
Fox, where you at? Your man's on some zest shit this morning.
It is chaining day, but the OVO chains right now, it's a little bit backed up. So I got you this chain of Adonis's face that somebody made me like a long time ago that I haven't really worn.
Wow.
So yeah, you could just put that on if you want.
Oh, bro.
It's not really an OVO chain, but
nah, this is great, bro. This is from your heart.
You guys kind of look alike.
Really?
No, I mean like whatever, like in this like the picture.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Chat, rate the chain 1 through 10.
Yeah, the chain's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not the owl, but
yeah, I mean,
you know
the owl's coming though.
It's the prince.
It's coming though. The owl's coming.
Yeah, it's in the works.
Okay, no, this is great, brother. I'm very grateful for these gifts.
It's in the works.
I can't believe these are the streams that get millions of streams, man. I'm sick. I'm ashamed of y'all as fans. These are the people that we allow to be the GOATs, man. This is crazy.
Yes, good energy. I don't want to sit down, be quilly. It's time to get into this shit, man.
All right.
Before we do, I want to say a couple things to the chat, to the people watching, to everyone in this room. Actually, it's a great night. My shit got delayed. Not gonna lie. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, everyone in this room, everyone watching, prayers go out to everybody. I hope everyone's having a successful, healthy, happy year so far.
Happy Passover.
Happy Passover, exactly. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, though, whoever's watching, whoever's in the room, God bless everybody in here.
I love that.
Yeah, you love it?
God bless everybody in here.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All walks of life, from all cities, from all places. One thing.
I'm seeing a lot of goofy timing.
Never fails. Boys never fails.
It's a great fix, by the way. This is great.
Yeah, right?
Why don't you have them open up at the tour?
Well, that's kind of why I'm easing into it.
He not our GOAT. That's a fact, King.
Oh, really?
Anyway, God bless you all. Whatever you believe in, we wish the most health and happiness for all your families.
Everyone.
Whenever we get together, we always just want to spread positivity. That's all this is about.
Yup.
We got a bunch of money to give away with steak tonight.
Yep.
Not gonna be the same as the Christmas thing. We're not gonna be taking calls, but
Yeah.
But if you're on stake, we're gonna be dropping off a bag to you.
And I got the chat pulled up here too.
And
so
you got the chat pulled up right here. But we do need some drinks though.
I haven't drank in such a long time, bro.
So you're saying you want to do a shot?
Look at this little peer pressure.
Oh, I just asked you.
If the chat wants me to take one shot, I'll take one
shot or what?
This chat's frozen. Hold on a second here. Guys, wait, hold on a second. Let me refresh the page. Ooh, I love the clouds though, bro. It's such a great fucking thing. Could you explain the background? Could you explain why we're in the clouds?
I have literally no backstory, no justification whatsoever.
Okay.
Just trying to
be in the clouds.
We're just vibing. Every stream is like a new, right now we're out here, it's like a Sound of Music, kind of like fieldy vibe.
Yeah, I love
vintage Dutch.
Yeah, I love it.
You know what I mean, or whatever.
I do want to say, guys, this is Drake's hoodie. He let me wear it, by the way. Thank you.
Why'd you have to say
Y'all heard what King
It's
Fire
so nice
said?
of
Hit
him.
them like
Such
buttons.
a nice chrome.
I know.
That's a fact, Fire.
So nice, bro. So nice. Okay. Why are you sitting?
Because we're about to start gambling, right?
Yeah. But all right, fine. You know what?
You want to stand?
I just
You want to stand? You want to stand for the first one?
All right, yo, we got a phone call. SBTV Radio, who's speaking?
Yo, this is Don Cooper.
Don Coop, what's good, my brothers? Always love when you call. Let's talk about it.
Man, what the fuck is going on? What is this? What is Drake doing? This is exactly what everybody's talking about. I could not hold back no more. Like, whoa. That was possibly the zestiest thing I I heard rumors, but that proved the rumors. Like, thank you. Let me wear your shirt. Oh my God, it smells like you. Like, what?
Greg Self, what's good, my boy? Miss you, my boy. I gotta come to the store. Maybe today. Call me. Maybe today. Yo, Don, I'm gonna tell you. When I saw that interview, this is why I put it up on the page this morning. So I wanted to watch it with y'all. And I got a new software so we can watch videos together. Now I used to show y'all on the phone. Now we can watch it together. This is why I wanted to watch it with y'all. That was, I don't know what that was, bro. That shit got over 1 million streams. It's like the game is getting nastier.
Nah, the whole community supported it. Like the LGBT, that's who supported that. And some true diehard Drake fans and some Adam Ross people. But I don't really fuck with him. He give me some weird vibes. Like he down to do some. Yeah, he give me weird vibes. Like he in that cult community.
Yo, it's the truth, Don. And I see that this was. I don't know. It seems like these guys are going on streams trying to enhance, what they got going on. But I'm starting to think these podcasts are hurting a lot of these artists.
I agree because it seemed like, do you think him and DJ Act had a small fallout or some shit? Because it's they just booed up with two different people all of a sudden, and no contact between the two of them. That's that shit weird to me. It's and it looked like they both went out and did date interviews. Hey, I flew you out. Hey, here's this. They both had date interviews at the same time. Are y'all trying to get back at each other on some little weird backstabby shit? What's going on?
That's exactly what happened, Don. Now, what they went and did was, this is the crazy shit. And I know what they did. They went and the reason he went and he did this interview with him is so obvious. It's obvious, bro, because he went and interviewed Kanye West.
All you could do is sit back and laugh. This is that's all I called about, because that shit was wow. That's the first time I seen shit, because I ain't really following them like that. I don't do that. But that shit, wow. You giving him fragrances that smell like you. Where does this put you on the chart? You not even. This is Kendrick. Y'all, everybody that said Kendrick lost, this solidifies the victory for those who don't believe.
Yo, for real. the when I seen him spraying the fragrance on them, you know, pulling out little, even the background that they had with like the little grassy thing, like they in grasslands. You know, it's just the whole setup of that whole stream was a little zesty to me. I don't know. I think that changes the game for Drake. Drake might be done, man. He put out some music last week and it didn't hit like that. Drake could be finished, fam.
I say this: he not done. He just going after a different community of fans. How about that? I give him that pass because his fans is not gonna be us no more. And if it is, it's strictly the women. But the women can support either community and not be judged. So,
No, that's a fact. Yeah, man. He's pretty much he's running with those people now, man. You know, Kanye West, Drake. You know, these are the guys that I ain't gonna lie, man. When it came to them in the past decade, I would say those are the. You know, I couldn't get with a lot of the new music, so I kind of wanted to stay with those two. Those two, they crashing the fuck, they bugging the fuck out. They on some Ray J shit, man. Word.
look, I don't know what to happen like that nigga. Like Brandy need to like. Do Brandy have any contact with her brother? Like, you see how low key Brandy been? I haven't heard shit since she hit that bitch and killed that lady in that car. I haven't heard shit from Brandy. Like, for real. After that happened, like, they swept that underneath the rug. She ain't do no jail time, no nothing. Ain't hear nothing. Brandy need to call and, like, tell him how to act.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. But there ain't no talking to Ray J. Ray J has always walked his own lane. Ray J has always, you know, been hanging out with Suge Knight. She was doing all types of stuff in the game that I'm pretty sure Brandy didn't want in the game. But Ray J is his own dude. Ray J just has to find out either, like he said, this is going to be the end or the beginning of Ray J's new life.
He need to hurry up, or like somebody gonna give him some act right. Like somebody mysteriously not gonna hear from him, and then it's mysterious. Like he gonna just pop up mysteriously missing. So it's like they need to hurry up and find him before it be an issue.
That's crazy. Patricia just called him the new Diddy. Patricia said the new Diddy.
Like, you know what? The only thing that made me think about that whole thing for the whole Ray J thing, I don't give a fuck where he is. I don't give a fuck what Wax said. Only thing I like to keep my ear what Wax said was like something about don't look in the trunk, check the trunk. Like, what the fuck would you say that for? And then what the fuck's in the trunk? So like, I don't know. That was where my mind went. I don't care where that nigga is. What's in the trunk?
Yeah, that's crazy, my boy. Definitely nasty. So who you got? Who you got winning the NBA playoffs? You know, who you like in the East? Who you like in the West? What you think is gonna happen? Because this is a good time of year for basketball.
Let's see. We got the play-in happening. So, I take Golden State just to get in there, just because like I'm gonna lean on Jimmy to do something, and take it all. OKC, if they don't do it this year, they're gonna end up trading a lot of niggas. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
They're gonna break that team up. And then Cleveland. If Cleveland don't do it, like all the teams this year, look at all the teams. Enjoy all the teams this year. Everybody in chat, look at all the teams. Enjoy them all. Because if whoever don't win, they blowing up the whole league. They blowing the whole shit up. Like, everybody not gonna be nowhere next year. Y'all see?
Yeah, they definitely killing the integrity of the sport, period. Because even in college right now, I'm seeing all types of people staying in school 6-7 years. You know, I'm seeing people going from school to school. This is the pretty soon basketball. It's like they destroying the integrity. They making it a money thing, which it is a money thing, but there's still an integrity of the game that they should hold on to.
They like the new hoop ring is dead because it's like I understand motherfuckers need money to play and do things, but it's like there's no passion behind playing no more. It's like for real, I think it should be a cutoff age for college because I know, like hands down, when I was a kid, like 18, 19, I'm like 35 now. So when I'm 18, 19, I'm going to the park and you playing against grown ass niggas, bruh. And like you getting elbow pushed around. With strength, you don't even have. You can go to the gym. You cannot get this strength because you're not this age. So they in the league like bullying people, bro. Like that shit look weird some games.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's disgusting. The integrity is killed, man. So, bottom line, before we get out of here, Don Cool, Drake is crashing out, Ray J's crashing out, Kanye's crashing out. Out of those three, which one you think is going to crash out the worst before the summer?
I don't think any of them gonna do it before the summer. I think they're gonna wait till the summer because we need one more contestant. It's not right. It's only 3 people. We gotta throw one more, 2 more people in the mix. Then we muddy the water. So then, like, whatever's going on behind the scenes can really start happening because we still got Diddy's case. So don't forget about Diddy. So we throwing him in there.
That's
so
a
we
fact.
gonna wait until that case drops. Then everything gonna pop off.
That's a fact. Yo, I forgot about that. We got a lot. This is why we gonna make this a light show today because we got so much to cover in the next couple of weeks to a month. You're 100% right. Once the Diddy case starts back up, this shit gonna go crazy.
Yo, the water gonna be dirty as fuck. You can do anything. You can walk to a bank, steal money. It's like nobody gonna be paying attention to shit. And then you got GTA drop. Look, nobody's gonna care about anything this year. So do whatever you want. I don't condone it, but that's what it looks like.
That's a fact. Yo, Don Coop, my boy, it's always love with you calling up, my dude. We about to get up out of here in a few. Yo, Don, it's always love, my guy. That's my guy right there. Don Coop always talks that talk, him and OVO Fox. Yo, what I would love to do, like I said, I'm getting to that point, but we got to have some time where I could get him. I got to figure out how I could get conversations with him and OVO at the same time in the morning. That'll be crazy. All right, y'all, we up out of here, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. It was a light show today. Ain't too much going on. I love y'all for always showing love to me. Check out the reels during the day. I forgot to hit record on the other camera, so I'll probably cut up some stuff the best way I could, but a lot of stuff will come out on the page. All right? I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Oh, yeah, let's get a look at that picture one more time from Niche. This is classic work. Yes, sir. Yeah, baby. And she even put the logo on my hat. Gotta love it. Thanks, Niche. I'll see y'all later.